Virgo, what is up? It's your girl Kat with your weekly reading. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the sun, which is really pure joy and happiness. So that's a very good sign. All right, let's lay these all out and see what we get, shall we? All right, hope everybody is doing well today. All right. So the first card out of the reading is the King of Pentacles. So we jokingly call him the sugar daddy in tarot. So you could be involved with somebody who has a lot of money, or somebody that you're financially tied to in some way, or you could just be really focused on your own finances right now, building up your funds kind of energy, acquiring property, opening a business, something like that, becoming more financially secure. Here's wish fulfillment, right? That's feeling good, feeling pretty good, but something's missing, right? Wishing for something. Then we have the Chariot, which is Cancer's card. This is all about forward movement, moving forward victoriously and successfully, okay? So, working on your money, building up your money, possibly starting a business, something like that, maybe buying some properties, you're wishing for something, and you're moving ahead successfully. So far pretty good. All right, then we have this is Judgment. This is all about second chances, right? You see the people here are in their coffins. They're coming up out of the coffins. The angel here is blowing the trumpet from the heavens. They're getting a second chance. They're being reborn, right? So you're getting a second chance at something here. So there could be somebody coming back around to reconcile with you, wanting another second chance, or could be something that you possibly fumbled a little bit and you get a second chance at it. Big decision to be made here with the Two of Swords. Twos are always an indication of a choice in tarot. You can see she's blindfolded here. So you could feel like faced with a decision, you're not sure which direction to take. I also read the distance between the two swords as like one of the choices could be at a distance from you, right? Like you could have to travel to get to one of the choices. Then here's needing a break, needing a timeout. This is feeling like I just want to turn off my phone and just get away from everybody. Needing a break. Here's an ending of some sort. This dude is Swiss cheese. He's not getting back up, right? So tens are completion in tarot, and this is definitely a completion. This is an ending, okay? This is not, something is going to be very painful and difficult for you. Could be ending something, but it's a necessary ending, right? And here's the King of Swords. Swords are all about communication, thoughts, ideas, right? And you see he is got his hand on his chair here. He's about to jump about this throne. He's got his sword drawn. He's ready to take action, right? He could also be a little harsh with his thoughts, or his speech, right? He'll tell you like it is. So you could be at these two cards together. I feel like you're ready to cut somebody out or put an end to something. Yeah. Okay. And then you have an offer here of some type of emotional fulfillment. So somebody could be offering you their cup of love. Somebody could be interested in you romantically. Or it's some type of an offer that's going to make you very happy. All right, let's clarify some of this. So it looks like maybe working on yourself right now, needing a break from stuff. It looks like somebody could be coming back around for a second chance with you, but I think you're going to end it and cut them off with the Ten of Swords and the King of Swords here. This doesn't look like, a good omen for them. All right. And Virgos don't play around either. I'm a Virgo Venus. I want to fix everybody and help everybody, but I have my limits. And then it's just like I don't want nothing from you anymore after a certain point. And I think that's the way Virgo is. If you're not going to meet me halfway, meet my effort, you got to go, right? All right, here's the King of Pentacles, right? This is that security and stability, possibly money. Queen of Wands. So You could be involved with somebody who's very popular, gets a lot of attention, right? Gets a lot of suitors, could be very influential on social media, or it could be you. Um, Somebody's got some money here. Somebody is very lucrative. They have some money and they're very popular. It's either you or them. Wishing for something. Ooh, there's some conflict. So I feel like there's something conflict between the two of you that you're wishing would just stop. There's some kind of conflict here. There's like an inner conflict or a conflict between the two of you, and you just want that to go away. Here's forward movement, the sun. Okay, so moving forward, you're going to be very happy. Remember, we had the sun on the bottom of the deck originally too. So that's the sun 2 times. That's a good time. All right. So if you're struggling with things right now, Virgo, it's temporary because the sun's going to come out and it's just going to be beautiful. All right. But yeah, going forward, right, with the chariot here, things are going to be very good for you in the future. What is the second chance? It's driving me nuts. What is this? Okay. Virgo, you are the popular one with the money. It's you. And I feel like this person wants to come back around because they like the security and the stability of you, right? Earth signs are crazy stable. They like the security and the stability of you. They like your wealth, your opulence, you know. They like what you have. Gut feeling says you can't trust this person. I don't know. That might be the choice that you have to make here. I don't know. The Empress, yes. I feel like this is your energy, Virgo. I feel like you're coming into a time of just really glowing up. Maybe that's what this was, you know, working on your finances and stuff, getting more secure and stable. And I feel like you're going to be very like the best version of yourself, coming into a time where you're just like everything you touch turns to gold, everything just seems blessed, right? But there's going to be a decision to be made here. And it could affect the outcome of this, right? So I feel like you're either going to give this person a second chance, which is going to possibly hold you back from coming into this era, right? Because I feel like they've delayed you. I feel like they've set you back financially, emotionally, mentally. I feel like they're messing with you. And I feel like you're going to have to make a decision to move on from them. Just saying, you need a break, right? You're exhausted, you need a break. Is the Hierophant. This is all about going long term. So you could be signing contracts right now, starting businesses, things of that nature. But I feel like you're focused on glowing up right now, Virgo. I feel like you're really coming into a time of success and abundance and money and security. You got to be careful who you allow around you right now. I don't like this at all. Could be involved with an air sign because there's a whole lot of swords. So it could be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini involved here. But you feel stuck in this situation. Most often this is a situation that we somehow put ourselves in. We didn't see it coming, but it's like a self-imposed prison and now we can't get out of it. But you're definitely wanting an ending to this situation. You feel stuck in this situation. You want it to end. You want out. Yeah, ready to take action to cut somebody off, right? Because now you're questioning your feelings. I think once upon a time you had a lot of feelings for this person and now you just like, you know, this is the beginning stages. Or this is feeling like I'm unsure of how I feel at this point, okay? But it's definitely not a whole lot of love, right? Because this is a little tiny cup. It's a shot glass of love with a fish in it. Then we have an offer, right, of love or emotions. The Ten of Wands. This is feeling like a very heavy burden, feeling like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, right? maybe you're not interested in love right now. Maybe you just don't want to entertain love. You just want to open businesses and buy property and, roll around in your money. That might be what it is. All right, let's do an oracle card. I feel like we're going to do these. All right, give them a quick shuffle. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody who's a little inconsistent, possibly an air sign, who's causing you some conflict. And I feel like this person wants to return because they like the security and the stability of you. They can smell money. They can smell success on you. Be careful who you allow around you right now, Virgo, because it can set you back. Okay? Fingernails popped off. Yeah, this person can set you back, but it will only be temporary because you pulled the sun twice in this reading. So yeah, things are going to be good for you. Let me get my glasses because I can't read the fine print without them. All right, love. Ooh, unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction, selflessness. So I feel like, I feel like you're just loving yourself right now, Virgo. You're just like focusing on yourself. Karmic relationship. Resentments and triggers. Perception, intensity and letting go. Turmoil and fleeting. That's what I'm picking up. That there's like some kind of inner struggle. That there's been some type of like intense relationship that you've had a hard time letting go of. But I feel like this person is just like, they're not legit, Virgo. I feel like, you got to let them go in order to move forward. All right. That's what I have for you for this week. I hope that you like that. I hope that makes sense for you. I'm doing personal readings now. If you're interested in that, you can hit me up on my social media. Just make sure that we validate that I'm actually going to do the reading for you before you send any money. But yeah, that's what I have for you this week. Looks like things are going to be really great for you, Virgo, but not with this person. All right. So until next time, Virgo, take care.